There is no doubt that the sound of full organ that you've just heard is extremely impressive. But as you can see from these pictures, sadly some of the pipework really is in desperate need of repair. This is inside the choir box, and this is the clarinet stop of the organ. Although that repair is relatively straightforward, it is the work that you cannot see that is probably going to cost the most money. All the pipework being removed and repaired may reveal some extra problems that we don't know about yet, and we have to make contingency plans for this. We discovered one day that these pipes, this is part of the contragamba stop on the choir, one pipe which you can just see leaning over at the end, had completely fallen over and broken. It has been temporarily repaired and replaced. But clearly these pipes are in desperate need of some TLC. Once again you can see strapping to make sure that they hopefully stay in place. Here you can see the lead weights. These are the original lead weights with J.W. Walker written on them that were installed in 1912. The lead weights that hold down and keep the reservoirs under pressure. And here you can see one of the rather inexpert repairs that we've had to do to stop the multiple leaks that are occurring. The leatherwork has basically reached the end of its shelf life, and although it's lasted incredibly well for 100 years, it simply needs to be replaced or repaired. Again, some of the large tubes that convey the wind to various parts of the organ. And as we go up, again you can see the hundreds of leather motors and the hundreds of little connecting tubes, all of which basically just about work, but any one of these can fall out at any time, causing the note to stop, or the most frustrating thing for any organist, causing notes to sound when you don't want them to. This is again the main reservoir, and at the time I was making this recording, I had not envisaged what was about to happen. The reservoirs are about to rise, and here I think you can see them just beginning to rise very slowly. They should rise a lot quicker than that, as air is forced into them. But very soon you will see that they go down again. What I hadn't known at the time was that one of the main trunks from the blower fans had completely broken in half and was basically pumping air into thin air. And so very soon the reservoirs lost pressure and simply sank down again. Oh no! That's disaster. So once we have these reservoirs taken out and repaired, we hope that they would be able to last for another 100 years. So our project is not really to simply restore and repair. It's really to give future generations the chance to enjoy this magnificent instrument. Many of you may not have seen any of the interior of the organ before, and I hope you can see that there's an awful lot more to it than simply a box of whistles, as it was once described. Here you can see some of the pneumatic motors and some of the connector rods. These again have lasted incredibly well for their age. But as you can see, some of them just need to be tidied up a little. We probably spend more time underneath the organ looking at these connector rods than any other part when we have problems. These are the most susceptible to changes in humidity and temperature, as obviously metal expands and contracts. Again, right at the rear of the organ now. And again, some of these tiny little leather bellows. You can see the tape where it's been repaired in the past. And then finally, right at the back, some of the largest pedal stops. These are the pedal reeds. And how much will all this work cost? Well, the removal of all the pipes, all the actions, and then finally the reservoirs will cost between £350,000 and £400,000. A lot of money to ask people to provide in these tough times economically. But we hope that you'll agree that this is a worthwhile project, and if you are interested, please visit www.sacredheartmusic.co.uk to see how you can contribute to keeping this organ sounding like this. Thank you.